Ladies and gentlemen, very rarely do I do this on stream, but I gotta give a W to the WWE community. Which also means I gotta give a L to the NBA 2K community, the mad niggas and the FIFA niggas. Here on this stream, I always talk about vote with your wallet, and there's something going on in the WWE community where they're trying to implement a lot of the things that are in NBA 2K into WWE 2K26. Last year, they introduced something called the Island, which is their version of the city. You create your own wrestler, you take on missions, and you can play people online. But they also introduced VC. This year, they are trying to ramp up the cost of VC, and they introduced a battle pass that's just asking for way too much money. Apparently, it locks fighters, wrestlers behind the battle pass, and you have to re-up on that battle pass like every season to get the character. They just been doing some egregious shit, bro. And I said on the stream, if you don't like it, don't support it. Do not buy it. And it makes me happy to know motherfuckers is not buying it. That's what I like to hear. You can do it, 2K community. You can do it, Madden community. You can do it, FIFA community. There are other games to play. WWE 2K26 makes ringside pass U-turn following widespread criticism with a new patch out now. 2K has revealed that it will be fundamentally changing how its ringside pass works in WWE 2K26 following widespread criticism for the community. Ever since the new battle pass, mind you, this shit was just implemented like a couple weeks ago. You see how quickly they turned around? This actually proves my point before I even read even further. I said, when Nintendo came out and they announced that them games was going to be $80, $90 and the game wasn't even on the fucking cartridge, it's not enough to bitch on Twitter. Don't buy the Switch 2. And what did a lot, and some of you in the chat, don't lie, because I know I seen some of y'all in the chat say it. I got a Switch 2. I said, don't buy it. What did y'all do? You went out and bought it and made it the fastest selling new console in recent memory. I said if nobody bought that shit, they only had like 50,000 in sales, the price of the Switch 2 would have dropped within a month. You said Hokage Highlights is not gonna like this? We have to stick together. You know the meme? I'm doing my part. I need everybody to do their part. I don't understand how me, Hokage, content creator, 18 years, 14 full-time, I'm not rich, but I'm comfortable. How the fuck can I exercise financial responsibility more than some of y'all and I got money to blow? Please stop. You don't need this shit, man. Jesus. Ever since the new battle pass system was revealed for this year's, you forgot, yeah, world renowned, nigga. Anyways, ever since the new Battle Pass system was revealed for this year's 2K Wrestling release, players have expressed concerns over how it would replace the traditional 6 DLC packs that have come to expect. The crux of the issue being that it would now take dozens of hours to play to unlock members of the roster by completing all 40 tiers of the pass rather than the instant unlocks the DLC packs used to grant. This meant that even when paying for the premium tiers on the ringside pass, fans would have to sink more hours into their busy schedules than anticipated. They wanted you to pay for the characters and then you had to grind for them as well. That kind of defeats the purpose of the fucking microtransaction. Just to receive the wrestling icons they'd already purchased. Well, thankfully, this will be yesterday's problem from now on. That's because in version 1.07, 2K has announced that from Season 2 onward, all 4 characters in the premium track of the pass will be unlocked immediately in Tier 1. The amount of XP needed to progress through each tier has also been reduced from 800 to 625, a number of 2K says won't be increased again. As a further show of goodwill, anyone who logged in before April 14th will receive 20 tiers worth of free XP to get them on their way to unlock Season 1's AAA wrestlers. All these motherfuckers, I don't know who any of these people are. Annoyingly, it won't give those who already lost hours of extra grinding in 2K26 that precious time back. The changes come just weeks before WWE's biggest event of the year, WrestleMania, with Season 2 of 2K26 time to release alongside it. Following the announced change, it means that it will be easier for fans to get their hands on the next 4 superstars. So you still got to grind for this shit, unfortunately. It's just not as grindy. So I'm going to go ahead and say this to the 2K, the WWE community. I'm not reading the rest of this. I'll say this. Kudos to y'all for not only indulging in this shit, but you know, using your voice. But this is a half W. If you guys are not I don't play WWE, so I don't have like a crazy stake in this. But I will say, if you are not happy with this, stay on their ass, bro. Do not buy this battle pass. You have to let them know, fuck no. You guys want us to, it used to be we would unlock the wrestlers, but now you want us to pay for them. So at bare minimum, I better get them bitches, bruh. Because you still have to grind for this shit. It's just not as grindy. This is a lowercase W. I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, if I was in the wrestling games, I stay on their ass. I wouldn't support this shit. I would not buy that battle pass. Putting the DLC wrestlers in the beginning was the key, but it was very much still a half W. Which, by the way, I can't stress enough. Anything under the Take-Two Interactive umbrella is all an experiment for GTA 6. They're going to test out any and all types of monetization ideas. So when that juggernaut comes out, they'll implement it there. So I need the WWE community to stick together so that GTA 6 doesn't get ruined as well. Fuck 2K, fuck 2K, bro. Ronnie don't need no more fucking baby oil and wigs. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a W. I'm gonna give a W. Shout out to the WWE community, man. This is a W, but stay on their ass. I say stay on their ass. Do not support this shit. Other news, more positive news. You held the line, Gears of War's account tweeted. Now get ready to lock the fuck in. See you June 7th at 10 a.m. PST for the worldwide reveal of Gears of War E-Day, nigga. I didn't think this game was gonna come out. I didn't think it was gonna come out. So when I saw this tweet this morning, I was pleasantly surprised. We will be there. They're doing a whole showcase for Gears of War alone. That means they got a lot to show. I want to see story. I want to see new visuals and lighting. I want to see multiplayer. I want to see skins. I want to see rollback netcode. I want to see all that bullshit, bruh. Xbox, you need a W. I'm a big Gears of War fan, so I'm hoping this is good. I didn't think this game was going to come out, jokes aside, so I'm happy to see that it is going to come out. I'm okay, buddy. I thought it was going to come out next year because we hadn't seen it. But, I mean, I've said that for every single game that doesn't have a release date but is still slated for 2026. If we don't see that game by June, it ain't coming out this year. This proves my point. So, like, GTA 6 would be an example. If we don't see GTA 6 by June, I don't think it's coming out. You have to give time, especially in this economy with $900 PS5s now. You have to give people time to financially prepare for whatever is about to come out. Hopefully we get a good horde mode type shit. Not a Gears fan, but the trailer did look dope, not gonna lie. Gears of War Reloaded was ass though, so I hope it's nothing like that. So yeah, June 7th, you know we on it. We will be breaking down the showcase. We will be breaking it down. Anime niggas come to the front. Gachiakuta, the hottest anime on Earth 1, 2, and 3. Besides Sentenced to be a Hero. They announced the video game, and we now have gameplay for Gachiakuta. Come to us. Whoa, nigga, pause. That is a crazy studio name. Come to us. Whoa. Has released a series of combat trailers for action RPG Gachiakuta the game. I'm gonna need y'all to come up with a better name. Just call it Gachiakuta or some shit. I don't know. Showcasing playable characters, Engine, Ryu, Rudo, and Zanka in a fast-paced dynamic battles that brings each character's unique. Wait, dynamic battles? This better not be a 3D arena brawler, bro. What the fuck is this? Why is there 3 engine trailers? Oh, okay. This is the English one. Okay, it's just the languages. Fucking load. Bro, let's go to YouTube because this shit is not HD. Let's see. 4K. Shout out to Big Engine. I didn't know that's how you pronounce his. That's how you spell his name. This is why the anime community deserves less, man.
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man.
This is actually really disappointing because I actually really like this anime.
Up off stream.
I watched this anime like late last year or early this year, I think. I was just bored just scrolling on the Crunchyroll app, and I was like, "What the fuck is this Gachiakuta shit?" I got hooked. I finished season 1 within like 3 days. So to see this is just disappointing, man. Oh, it's not a 3D arena brawler, but it is like a generic beat 'em up, though, it looks like. I couldn't get into it. I liked it. Granted, I don't watch as much anime. I'm a casual. Yeah, it looks like it's like a dynasty. That's disappointing, too. All right, let's see what else we got. We got Scissor Girl here, Ryu. Let's see, English. I'm glad you started the WWE community because the 2K community has a better chance of uniting than the anime gaming community.
とりあえず動かなくなるまで切っとけばいいよな。そうしよう。
This could work if it's like a Devil May Cry type of combo based beat 'em up, like Nier. But like if it's just like a generic beat 'em up, the AI looks terrible. This looks like a tech demo. Like this looks like they threw this together like in 3 months and they was like, let's show it off because the show is just so popular. The AI is doing absolutely nothing. All right, what other trailers? It looked like it could run on the PS4, but what's the point of them uploading different videos in different languages? I don't know. Like, all you need to see is the gameplay. To be fair, this is a literal work in progress. Yeah, but every game trailer says that. This game is currently in development. The final version may differ. Every game says that. But this is what it is at its core, though. When like trailers say that, that means the small things are subject to the change. But at bare minimum, what we know is this is a third-person brawler type of game. Yeah, I don't think they should have showed it yet. It feels like they don't have much to show. Needs more time in the oven. Who knows? Maybe it could get better, but I'm gonna temper my expectations now. I feel like I've seen enough. Chat.
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man. We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
Needs co-op. Needs like a fleshed out combo system or something, man. The music made it worse. We're just gonna move on from that. In other news, remember that Squid Game from Konami, Darwin's Paradox? The reviews came out. The current overall Metacritic is sitting at a 76, so it's alright. It's a cool game. Got some 9s, a couple 8s, some 7s. I watched a review for this last night. Apparently this game is very quirky and creative. It's not going to be for everybody, but for the people who play it, it seems like they're going to really like it. I don't know if I'm going to touch this one, but if you like platformers with creative level design, this might be for you. So shout out to the Darwin project, or Darwin's Paradox. Lazy cash grab for a good show. That's what it feels like, a lazy cash grab, unfortunately. There's a demo. There is a demo. And oh, hell nah, news. Disney could be interested in buying Fortnite maker Epic Games, but not everyone's on board with the idea. Epic Games has had a rough start to the year. They laid off 1,000 people. Now there's talk of entertainment giant Disney looking to buy the company. At least that's what the tech reporter Alex Harth from The Verge is suggesting during his appearance on the podcast, The Town with Matt Maloney, on the 25th of March. I know for a fact there are senior executives in Disney who want them to buy Epic and are just waiting for that moment. The reality might be more complex, though, as he added there are people near the top who think it's a bad idea. While that doesn't instantly mean Epic is looking to sell or that any kind of deal would materialize, it does raise an interesting possibility. Since the company isn't publicly traded, Epic is a founder-controlled company. Heath reminded listeners, if Disney made a move and wanted to acquire the developers, Fortnite and its digital storefront, and its founder and outspoken CEO, of course, it would be Sweeney making the final decision, because they can't go to the stock market and just buy all the stocks up and say we own the company. They have to go to Tim and say, do you want to sell? And he has to agree to it. Old school style. It's one of the beauties of, basically being private. Of course, it's hard to imagine Epic suddenly calling it quits, but if the downward trend in player retention and spending that was felt in 2025 and 2026 continues, that might leave room for things to change. While Sweeney has gone to bat against other corporate giants like Apple and Google in the past, Sweeney has praised the speed of collaborations between Epic and Disney. As a reminder, the latter made a $1.5 billion investment into... just yapping, bro. All right, let's talk about this hypothetically. Let's act like this does go through. I'd argue it's a bad thing. You don't want this. Absolutely not. I don't even play Fortnite. I don't want this for you niggas. Disney owning Fortnite, the first thing that's going to happen is they're going to just Disney to fuck it up. I mean, everybody's already in Fortnite, but like all the Disney princesses are coming to Fortnite. But more importantly, like what's going to happen to the Epic Game Store, which is supposed to be a competitor that's supposed to be building upon and trying to compete with Steam? I would have a sneaky suspicion. I think Disney would axe the Epic Game Store altogether, which means no free games, also no competition for Steam, and no competition for Steam, say it with me, is... That's the main thing I would be concerned with. I wouldn't want them touching the Epic. As much as we rag on it, we don't want the Epic Game Store to fail, chat. Trust me. And then I don't think we would get any creative ideas. We wouldn't be getting any type of new IPs. I think what they would do is they would double down on Fortnite. They probably double the price of the Battle Pass and just start putting out bullshit content until the player base gets tired of it. But we wouldn't get any type of innovation from Epic. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Disney came in. Here's another one. I wouldn't be surprised if Disney came in and said, you know that Unreal Engine that's free to use for everybody up until you sell like 100,000 copies of your game? Yeah, we don't like that. You're going to need to charge millions of dollars for that. Which would in turn hurt indie development. All those cool indie games that run on the Unreal Engine for free, that's gone. Which means less games for us. So it has less to do. They would fuck up Fortnite, but I think more importantly, they would fuck up PC gaming. I wouldn't want Disney to have, because I don't think they're too knowledgeable in the gaming space. You don't want them. You said no more Doom clones. No more Doom clones, bro. Less Expedition 33s. Less Expedition 33s, man. Yeah, get this shit the fuck off my timeline. So I personally would not like to see this deal go through. Other news, if you cared about the live action rendition of Tomb Raider that's coming to Netflix, I think, or Amazon, production is halted. She got injured on set. So, pray for Shouty. You should check out Roguefly. I think you might like it. Well, there's a rumor. I know what game you're talking about. That Star Fox knockoff, Julian. There's a rumor a new Star Fox game is coming this year. If it is, I will get a Switch too. Sorry, she's not Lara Croft. I'm not gonna knock it until I see the fucking trailer. I don't know. I don't really care. Wait, her boobs aren't square enough for you? Like, and then last but not least, Puma is doing a collaboration with Pokemon. They got a Pikachu, an Espeon, an Umbreon, and I don't even know how to pronounce this new nigga shit. Mime, Yuka, whatever. The Pikachus is tough. I would cop those. Not really my cup of tea. I'm not gonna lie, this is giving like Robin nigga energy. These are like Black Air Force energies. Yeah, I don't really. These are cool. I don't know how to pronounce. This is the fake ass Pikachu. These are okay. The Pikachus are tough though. I would rock those. My shawty. I just don't fuck with Puma. Puma got some. You're bugging. Puma and New Balances are underrated. I feel like people are starting to catch on. I'm from DMV, so we've been rocking New Balances. I feel like people are starting to catch on to New Balances, but Pumas are underrated, and then Asics are underrated too. You're bugging. Pumas are very comfortable and they look good with everything. Get you a pair. Trust me. Get them mellow joints, bro. I got a few pair of Pumas and what up, K-Dot? They all right. Skechers. Nah, nigga. Mark your calendar. The fuck up. Yo, mark your calendar for April 2nd if you're interested in this shit, bro. Like, this nigga said, fucking, what the fuck? I can't believe what I read.